All right, everybody in the chat, go ahead. Chat can stay open. I won't be looking at the chat. My mods can help answer any questions. You can continue to tap the screen, share out the live, okay? Just know that I won't be looking in the chat, so don't ask me any questions. All right, so Dale, you said you were looking to connect with Mother.
Yes.
Okay, now I can't guarantee I'll get Mom. I don't know who's going to be possibly popping through, all right? But I will tune in. I want to say at the moment, there is a mother energy. This could be mother, grandmother, aunt, great-grandmother, okay? I'm not sure exactly who that is. Is there a Carol?
Carol. No.
There's a C name.
Let's see.
Who's the C name connected to you?
I do not have any C names.
Okay. I thought it was Carol. Now, let me just, sometimes when I hear something, if it's not Carol, it could be Cheryl. It has that sounding name, Carol, Cheryl. Could be Harold, but I think it's more Carol, Cheryl. Write those names down, okay?
Shirley?
Shirley? Is that what you said?
Yes, could it be?
Yes.
Okay.
Because when I'm hearing Carol, Cheryl, Shirley, yes, I would go with that. And who's Shirley to you?
She would be my aunt. She passed.
Okay, so aunt. Okay, perfect. Who's the one that crossed over with the lung area or the upper chest area?
My mother.
Okay, thank you. It could very well be that you're going to have an aunt and your mom here. Okay, so give me a second. Let me see.
And I believe she did as well.
Okay, in the chest area for your mom, for your aunt as well. Okay, all right. I'm getting the number 3. There would be the 3rd of a month as somebody's birthday anniversary crossing over, or something about the month of March.
March.
Are you one of 3 children?
I am. Yes.
Okay, there's the 3. Thank you. All right. You're one of 3 children. That's the 3. So I do believe this is Mom coming through. All right, the number 11 or the month of November.
Mm-hmm.
How do you connect to that? The 11th of a month, somebody's birthday anniversary crossing over, or the month of November is significant.
Well, I was born at the end of October, and we were both in the hospital after I was born. I was supposed to be born in November.
It's possible, but it doesn't feel right to me. So let's just assume that there's something else about November or the 11th of a month. Write that down. That could be or somebody could have been 11 when somebody crossed over, okay? Mm-hmm. Or somebody could have just turned 11 on Earth.
Okay, then that could be when my aunt passed.
Okay.
I was 11.
Okay, she passed on the 11th. Okay. Now I keep getting shown this, and so I'm going to just give it. Is there somebody that you're connected to that would be involved in a car dealership or a bunch of cars?
My ex-boyfriend.
Okay. Did he work at a car dealership?
He still does.
Okay. So this happens a lot. They're trying to come through with validations to you, okay? So they do bring up exes. Mm-hmm. It's just bringing in validation for you, okay? So it's like, why would that happen? It's just a validation, but they brought that up like right away. There is also, now you mentioned October of being born. There's another October connection.
And that's when, well, my mother's birthday was in October, in the beginning of October.
Okay. So that's the other October connection. I know you were at the end, she was at the beginning. She's talking about somebody either right before she passed or somebody on earth who, when they do this, it's like butting heads, okay? Somebody had a disagreement, they're butting heads, they're not getting along.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't know. I was way, way, way too young.
Okay. Okay. But is there somebody on earth right now that has been having some disagreements?
Unfortunately, there's like very, very little left. There's like nobody. I just
Okay.
have some siblings left, and that's it.
Okay. Now, this could be, think outside your circle. Okay. This could be a coworker. This could be a friend. It could be anybody, but there's definitely this butting of heads. If you have to think about it, that's okay. You just write that down. Okay.
Got it.
There could be something going on in your work environment, like, whoa. Okay. I'm being shown a snow sled. Did you grow up near the snow?
Yes.
So it's like they're showing me sledding. Were you near a little slope, a sledding slope?
We would sled down our street, or we would go into the woods down the street and sled.
Right. It's nearby. Like you didn't have to go far away to do the sledding. Okay. So that's a memory that your mom's popping up with. Who was the one that made things from scratch?
Well, I think that they all did like cooking from scratch, baking from scratch.
There's something in, I don't know if they're cinnamon rolls or some kind of biscuits. Um, that would be important. They're showing me a pan of it, like biscuits, cinnamon rolls, something from scratch. And that might be a memory of some kind because when they show me that, there's something specific, there's a story around it. Unless
Let's
somebody on earth just got done baking something like that.
Yeah, nobody here. I'm just trying to think. Biscuits.
Biscuits or cinnamon rolls, it would be a memory. So sometimes you'll think back and go, oh, that smell, or I remember always having somebody baking biscuits or cinnamon rolls in the house. So, this could go back a ways, but I mean, obviously, was your great grandmother alive when you were born?
No.
Okay, then it's not her. It would probably be a grandmother.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thank you. Who's the E name?
So that would be either Elizabeth, which would be my aunt on my father's side, or my mother's middle name was Emily.
Oh, they use once in a while they'll give me a middle name. It's mostly a first name. So they're talking about Elizabeth. So the baking thing, when I'm asking them to give me a little bit more backup, they gave me the E name. So that might go with that aunt.
Okay.
Okay. Just place that there for the moment. Is there a Robert?
Is it Richard?
No, it's not a R-I. I got an R-O name, Ronald, Robert, Roger.
I have a cousin, Robert, who passed away within a year ago.
Okay.
And my ex-husband's name is Robert. He's still alive.
Okay. They talk about people that are alive or people on the other side. Who's the one that has a truck that drove trucks?
Trucks. Well, my son, he drives a fire truck.
Okay, all right. I just saw a big truck. All right. So your son, okay. So then they're acknowledging your husband because then they went in and gave me the truck. So they're just acknowledging him. So he drives a fire truck. Yeah, I saw a big one, but I didn't really know if there was a semi truck. Okay, perfect. Now, is there anyone it named Daisy in the family, or because I'm being shown daisies.
I'm trying
So
to.
either somebody was a gardener, planted a lot of flowers, spring flowers, or somebody had a named Daisy, a pet named Daisy.
Well, I do know that my father, my late dad, he loved to do gardening, and he would pull up, at the end of the season, he would always pull up the bulbs and store them away for the winter and
Okay.
replanting them around this time of year.
Okay. Thank you. Then that now, you had the aunt and your mom, and then now it looks like your dad's kind of popping in to say a quick hello. Is he the one that had the lingering illness?
Yes, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It
would say
didn't happen.
yes.
This wasn't sudden, unexpected. This was
No.
something that was lingering. Okay.
Mhm.
Not like for a long period of time, but there was a like when they do that, it means it was stretching out. Um, is he? I'm being shown swollen limbs, swollen legs, swollen feet.
He did. I mean, he did have some edema.
Okay. Okay. Who's the cigarette or pipe or cigar smoker?
Oh boy, you're bringing so many. So my father did smoke, and then I had an uncle who smoked pipes.
Goodness, it looks like you kind of have a little crew coming through. I think they just all wanted to just give a shout out and say hello. Sometimes I'll have just one person come through, and sometimes they're all wanting to show up. And so, looks like you have. Like you did say you had a lot of people on the other side. Okay, do you have a sister?
No,
Talking about sister. Is your mom's sister with her? You
yes, my
said
mother.
aunt, but I didn't.
Yes, she is with.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. We're okay. Thank you. Were they close in age?
No.
Okay. That when they do this, it means there's somebody that was real close in age.
Mm. Oh boy, then you're getting somebody else that oh my gosh. I also lost my two nieces, and they were about a year, 2 years apart.
Okay. Okay. There you go. They do that.
Mhm.
Okay. So the two nieces are popping in to say hello, and it's like, oh my gosh. You just got, and these are usually little mini sessions, but I'm going to see whatever else. Oh, thank you. As a reminder, they're saying be sure to tell her we're all hanging out together. We all are together. Um, did your mom pass when you were young?
I was 7 months old.
You were 7 months old. Okay. Um, she's talking about, okay, are these nieces connected to your mom?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. She met the nieces. It doesn't matter if she's not blood connected. She just said, I met them. Okay. And so not nobody crosses over alone, children, pets, any of us. So let the family know that mom met the nieces. Okay. Um, what is the month of February or the number two?
Well, February. My brother's birthday's coming up,
Okay.
and got
Oh,
more, and he's still around,
okay.
thankfully.
So no, they're acknowledging the February. Okay. Um, I don't know. Would it possibly be like February 12th?
February. But you're off by 2 days, but yeah, you're off by 2 days.
Okay.
It's the
I,
10th.
I, okay. I just saw that looked like it was the 12th. Okay. That's all right. All right. Well, now is there someone who just turned 13 or the 13th of a month is significant? Someone might have been 13 when someone crossed over.
That would be well, my my niece's son just turned 13 when
Okay.
she passed.
Okay. There you go.
Literally
Just
just turned he turned 13 a few days after she had passed.
okay. That's the 13. So that's that acknowledgement. Is there someone who is currently a bookkeeper or was a bookkeeper, worked with books, ledgers, books? Could be
My
in a
brother,
bank.
my younger brother, he works in the banking industry.
Okay, there we go. All right. They're just acknowledging and validating these
That they're
people
around.
in,
That's good. That's good to know.
yeah.
I felt alone.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like they just like to pop in and give you that validation of, and that way you know who's actually talking to you. Your mom has been let me see. Did she used to wear some dangly looking earrings?
You wore earrings. Yeah, I have a lot of photos with her with earrings.
Because she's saying earrings were a big deal to her. And that I don't know if they're little pearl dangly ones or not, but you have something that's important to you from your mom.
I do have some of her jewelry.
Okay. Okay. And it's like earrings were really a big deal to her, is what she's saying. Okay. I know you were 7 months when she passed. Who's the G name?
Gladys.
I was just, you're just giving me chills. I'm like, I don't know if I want to say Gladys or George. Yeah. Who's the Gladys?
My aunt.
Okay. Okay. Um, what was she like a second mom?
Um, I, I can't say that she was because she lived in an entirely different state than I did.
Who's the one that was like a second mom to you?
Well, I did have a stepmother, but her
Okay.
name's Gladys.
But her name isn't Gladys?
No.
That's okay. Gladys is still talking about that. So she's coming in and giving you that information about the one that was the second mom. Okay. Um, there's so many. They really just wanted to show up today. And is there something specific about today for you?
Mm, just waiting on a job interview.
Okay. There said something about something today is happening. So I'm like, I'm just going to put that out there. That's another current, they like to pop in and say, hey, we're there. We see this. We know what's going on. Okay. And they're just saying, hang tight, hang tight. Okay. I want to thank you for your name just got illuminated to me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So I want to thank you for coming into my live today and allowing for this to happen. I hope it helped you and brought you some comfort.
It certainly has. Thank you so very much.
You're so welcome. All right, everybody, I'm gonna put you back into the chat.